application review team. My name is Greta Grising, and for my lesson, I'm going to teach you all how to make puppy chow. This is one of my favorite desserts. I've made it countless times, and I bring it to meetings, parties, classes, and everyone loves it. You can find the recipe on the Kellogg's website, and I'll include the link in my comment section. So it's normally made with Chex cereal, but because my market in the town of Kenyon College does not have Chex cereal, we're using Crispix. It's still Kellogg's, and the only difference is that Crispix is hexagonal and has rice and corn on either side of the cereal. It also calls for chocolate chips. You can use Hershey's or Nestle, it doesn't really matter. Peanut butter, I'm using it for my dining hall because I have an unlimited meal plan, but Jif or Spiffy works fine. We're going to want to use powdered sugar also, butter, and then if you want to get real fancy, vanilla. It only calls for a teaspoon. I'm just not going to use it. I've made it with and without, and there's not much of a difference. So for the cereal, you're going to want to use a bag. It calls for 9 cups, which is essentially a bag unless you want to leave yourself a bowl of cereal for the next morning. Half a cup each of chocolate chips and peanut butter. We're having the recipe today, so we're just going to use a quarter of a cup. And then for the powdered sugar, you're going to want to use 1.5 cup. Again, for us, it's going to be 0.75 of a cup. And then butter is usually half a cup. I'm using a little less. I found that the butter doesn't really make a taste difference. It just helps the peanut butter and chocolate chips mix together well. So to start off, you just want to get a small bowl to put the peanut butter and chocolate chips in. So you just, pour them in the bowl. The peanut butter is a little more difficult and sticky, but hopefully it'll cooperate. If you really like peanut butter, you can save yourself some to lick the spoon or anything. That's what I tend to do. My sister loves peanut butter, or I'll give it to my dog. And then you're just going to want to pop that into the microwave for half a minute, 30 seconds. And then you take that out of the microwave. As you can see, it doesn't look like much has changed, but the chocolate chips are a little melty, so you're going to want to get your spoon again and stir that up. But then you're going to want to pop it again in the microwave, and you'll take your mixture out again, and as you can see, it's a lot more melted. You can see the butter up there, so you're just going to want to do one final mixture to get everything together. So as you can see now, it just looks like chocolate. If you want, you can have a little try because, again, it's my favorite part of the flavor. But then you're going to take the Chex Mix / Crispix. Again, usually it is a full bag, but we're using half a bag. In order to mix the chocolate with the cereal, I tend to put it in a bowl, but because we have a smaller amount, I can just put it right into the bag and mix. So you do your bowl or your bag, either one, and you're just going to want to pour the mixture in. If it's in a bowl, you're going to want to mix around with the cereal in the bowl. Make sure it's evenly dispersed, and I'm just going to shake it. And once that's all done, then you're going to want to add the powdered sugar. If you have a bowl with the chocolate peanut butter cereal mix, you're going to want to now put it in a bag, and we're just going to put the powdered sugar right into the bag. So you take your 1.5 cup or 3/4 of a cup of powdered sugar, place it in the bag, just on top, or if you want to be a little more careful, OCD, spread it around on the Chex more. You can sort of do 1 cup of powdered sugar and then, a little bit of the cereal and whatnot, but that's a little complicated. So just put it all on the cereal. Then you're going to want to shake it again. Shaking this is a little easier than mixing around the liquid mix. So when that's done, you will have your puppy chow. I'll show you what it looks like. It'll look like this. Really pretty, powdery, gets on your hands, but it's worth it. And then you can have it, bring it somewhere, or just eat it by yourself because you're going to want to, trust me. So that's how to make puppy chow. Pretty simple, easy dessert. It's a lot faster than any chocolate chip cookie or muffin, and I personally think it tastes better. If you want to look up the nutritional contents, I'll let you check online. I personally don't want to ruin the dessert for myself, so I've never checked. But I honestly think that it's worth any of the, fats and sugars and whatnot. So that's my lesson. I hope you enjoy, and thank you for your time.